Since I remember how much some of you loved the backyard where I was house sitting a few weeks ago, I thought I should share this beautiful back patio at a friend's home. Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Zia, and this is Chasing the Moon RV, and this is Charlie. I make videos about full-time van life. Today is Saturday, August 11th, and I really didn't know what to do a video about today. But I started thinking that this time last year, I was on Prince Edward Island, and I was about halfway through my road trip. So I pulled out my journal that I had been keeping and started reading what had been happening on this day last year. And it was really, I had such a fun and unexpected experience. For someone of my generation, I have, and you probably do too, if you're of my generation or even a little bit younger, very fond memories of drive-in movies. And when I was on Prince Edward Island, I serendipitously found out that not too far from where I had been, there was a drive-in movie. And it was a double bill. I think it was playing an animated movie called Paw Patrols for Charlie. He wasn't interested. And the other movie was a Diane Keaton movie. And the bonus was that when you paid your admission, you got a large lemonade free, and you could spend the night there if you were in a camper or a van. At the very back of the drive-in property, they had segmented areas that you could back into and watch the movies. And then when the movies were over, you could just curl up and go to sleep. The sound was a bit of an issue. They don't have the little speakers that you attach on your window anymore. And I couldn't seem to get the station that the sound came through on my iPhone. There were speakers in the drive-in lot, but the sound was kind of ping-ponging around. But I didn't care. I could catch the gist of the movie, and it was just the fun of the experience. And I even had some popcorn with me, so it was a really unexpected and fun memory that I now have of my trip last year. I settled down probably around 11 o'clock that night to go to sleep. And I don't know what woke me up, but I lifted up my window covering, and there was a full moon rising. And it was just, and there were fireflies. And so it was just, oh, Charlie, you've had enough again. Oh, okay. All right, let's put you down. It is hot today. We're just starting to, apparently we're going to be under a heat dome for the next few days. So I'm looking for cool places for us to stay. Yeah, there was a full moon rising, there were fireflies, and those are the little unexpected pleasures that really were so special to me and still are so special to me when I think about my trip. It was fun seeing, national parks and monuments and things along the way, but it was those unexpected little things. For me, it's always the little things that bring me the greatest amount of joy. Things like watching chickadees splashing in a bird bath, that kind of thing. But yeah, seeing fireflies or seeing the Milky Way for the first time, or finding a drive-in that you can sleep in that you can sleep in overnight. How special is that? And I'm really curious about the kinds of things that you who are viewing have come across. Unexpected things that you didn't know existed, you didn't expect to find. What were the unexpected moments that thrilled you? Later on in my trip, I came across a fall farmer's market with live music playing, you know, Beatles music, like 1960s British band music, things like that. I love that kind of stuff. And I think the last little while since I've been full-time and I haven't been traveling, I've been back in my home city, I think I've been missing that. Now, I haven't been traveling for a few reasons. One is I'm trying to save some money. Another reason is gas prices are high again. And to be honest with you, I haven't felt like doing a lot of driving. I've been working on the van, and so that's taken up some time. But I'm realizing that those, now that I'm reading my journal again, I'm thinking I'm going to have to get back out there at some point. You know, I really want to emphasize to people, especially older people, men or women, I'm so glad I did that trip last year, because although it was only a year ago, I honestly don't know if I could have done that trip this year. I suppose if I hadn't done it yet and I was still really motivated, I might have pushed myself to go. But the difference that a year can make as you get older in what you're capable of doing, I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't wait. Don't wait. If there's something you really have your heart set on, whether it's traveling in a van or living in a van or something completely different, don't wait. Do it while you're young enough and healthy enough to love every minute of it. I did love most moments of it last year, but it would have been so much more fun when I was younger and fitter and healthier. So it's a bit of I guess this is a bit of a rambling video, and it's going to be a pretty short one today because I didn't have a particular topic in mind. But yeah, I've just been thinking back to last year, thinking back to how much the trip changed me, how much my confidence grew, how much I pushed myself out of my comfort zone, and how that is really influencing the way I'm seeing the rest of my life and what it is that I want for the rest of my life. It's been a huge learning experience for me, probably one of the most impactful of my life. And I guess in part that's because I know the greatest part of my life is behind me now. And so I know I need to make the most of what's left to me. I need it to be exactly what I want now. No more compromise. No more putting things on the back burner. What are your big dreams that you haven't accomplished yet? What are the things that bring you joy and fill your heart and soul and make you feel young and alive? Share those thoughts with me. Let's have a conversation about that. That's about it, really. I just wanted to share some of the things I've been thinking about since picking up my journal and looking back on my trip. Thank you all, those of you who have subscribed. Please do. I would be so grateful for that. The channel's growing, and it makes a huge difference. I think I will just say, wherever you are in the world, as always, morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you've had an absolutely fabulous day. And I'm going to say bye-bye for now. I think Charlie's in his bed, is he? Oh, no, he's not. He's lying right below me still. Yeah, we'll say bye-bye for now.